Hello friends, it's Cindy the Jewelry Nurse. Hope you all are happy and healthy. I had a really good day, had a family outing today. We went to Lunatic Luau, which is a local concert they have once a year put on by one of the local radio stations here in Virginia Beach. Had a lot of really cool bands like Dirty Honey, Red Sun Rising, Fozzy, In the Moment, Bush, Shinedown, POD, Glorious Sons, Fevers, a few more. Most of them I knew, but some of them I did not know. I had never heard before. Bush is probably one of my favorite bands that were there today. But it was so loud, is my point, that I cannot hear right now. So if I talk too loud, I apologize. Anyways, on to why I am doing this video. So I had done a video once already on this donation for CECE's auction that I got from Mike. Mike from ROLLIN PICKER sent me a big old bag of stuff for CECE's auction, and I had done a video on it. And usually I upload my videos in the morning or at night. I always film at night, and then I'll upload either that night or the next morning. Then I'll hit publish and go to bed. And I don't usually ever go back and watch my own videos unless I need to look for something. So had no idea that when I hit upload and went to work that morning that it must have had some kind of error in downloading or uploading, so it did not publish. Didn't even notice it till I was trying to point Mike to the video, and so thank God he was looking for the video, or I would not have noticed I hadn't put his video up of the stuff he donated. But so many of you have donated, and it is just so overwhelming how generous you all have been. I'm not surprised because I know that you are a very generous community, but I am just like blown away by the amount of jewelry that has been donated. It's wonderful. So if you're not aware or you're new to my channel, we will be having an auction on Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. The auctioneer will be Dwayne from MSP Auctions, and I will have different co-hosts that'll come in and auction off some items that they have donated or have been donated to them from somebody else. So we'll have a final tally after the auction is done and everything is collected. If anybody else has any questions, you can contact me at jewelrynurse1@gmail.com, or you can contact me on Facebook under Cindy DeBon McGarry. You'll find my Facebook Messenger. You can hit me up there. So thank you all for watching as always. So let's go through this bag. I'm excited about going through it a second time actually, because there's some really awesome things in here. So there's this necklace. This is a rose gold color, and these are very actually the rose gold color looks really good on screen right now, but they're heavy acrylic. They're not lightweight plastic. They're pretty dense there. And this is a Nicole Miller piece, and there's Nicole's tag, what it looks like. And I'm going to try and go through it a little quick because it's late and I've got to get all of this jewelry together tomorrow. So I'm going to do another video once I because I've gotten so much that if I try to auction individual pieces, we will never get through it all. So I'm going to auction some individual pieces and then make some lots. So the reason I want to keep the jewelry separate until I start to do that, so I can show you what each person has donated, and then I'll lot it, and some of the pieces might get mixed together from different donations, but because I'm going to pair it what works with each other. These are really cute, and these are well-made earrings too. They're adorable. They are acrylic, and it's a really pretty shade of red. And so post earrings. And then next, these look vintage to me. These are gorgeous. They look kind of like sunflowers maybe. I don't know if that was the intention, but that's what they remind me of. And these are clip-ons. They're not signed, but they're so cute. Who cares, right? But these definitely look vintage, and these are well-made vintage earrings too. They're not cheap, lightweight, and they do have kind of a, an antique to gold look a little bit, but they're pretty. There really isn't any color wear on them. I know it kind of looks like, okay, there's a better picture. I was going to say it kind of looks like there is in the picture, but there is not. And then these are clip-ons, and these are unsigned, but these are really pretty. For people who like larger earrings, these are larger, big faux pearls. They're in good condition. There's no metal wear or scratches on the pearls or the metal. They're in great condition. And then this set of bracelets. These are stretchy bracelets. The rhinestones are prong set. They are acrylic beads, but it's a pretty set, and it's a really cool, like cranberry red sort of color. So I really love that color. It's a pretty color. Okay, then I have this, which this looks like this was possibly hand crafted, and there is a lot of work that went into this necklace. The color of these blue beads is gorgeous. Don't know how to describe it other than saying that it's not really a midnight blue. It's not quite that dark, and it's almost a teal blue sort of, but a dark teal blue. It's a gorgeous color. It's not a royal blue, but it's a really pretty color. But it is the tassel lariat style, I guess. No, not really lariat, but the style that you would twist like that, or just sort of knot. Oh, let me pull those necklaces I already have on there off. I'll kind of see if I can give you a little bit of an idea. I know you guys know how these work, like you've seen them, but it is cute, and this does look like it has been handmade. Like I said, a lot of work went into that, and they are nice faux pearls. And again, this is all from Mike, ROLLIN PICKER, which is so very generous of Mike. I really appreciate it, Mike, if you're watching. Mike is a very, very generous man. And I also want to tell you guys that I will probably, me and a couple of other ladies, it won't be all me, but there's so many people that I don't want to take all the credit for this, because there is so many people that are helped with this. And I will have a list of all the people that have pitched in and helped. And because, you know, very little of it's me, other than just organizing the jewelry. I've had a lot of help. So this is a really long strand of faux pearls, and it has the spring clasp. Oops, has the spring clasp. And I will have dimensions on, well, let me tell you real quick here, that I will have dimensions on anything, or have it available for the auction. I am going to do another video. When I say this is long, I'm talking really long. It is about 86 inches, so very long set of pearls, and they're fairly large pearls too, so nice set of faux pearls. Okay, let's move on. Oops, just knocked the earring down. Where did it go? There. Oh, no, that was my ring, fell off my finger. I'm wearing one of my favorite rings. It's a rose gold color ring. It was gifted by Liz. I haven't seen Liz Smith in the chat in a while, but y'all may remember Liz Smith. That was a Christmas present from her. Okay, next we have a gorgeous cross here, and this is marked. It does have a mark on it. It says Leah Sophia. It's a beautiful Leah Sophia cross. All the stones are there. It's silver tone. It's kind of a brushed silver tone. I mean, not brushed, but antiqued silver tone. And it is signed, and it has a fairly good sized chain. And you know what? This chain, it's not marked. It doesn't say sterling on this clasp, but I will test it because sometimes they're not always. It's the type of clasp you often see on sterling, so I'll test that just to be sure. And there is a little tarnish on the chain, so it could possibly be sterling, actually. Let's see what it looks like if I get rid of the patina a little bit. Yeah, I'll definitely have to test this one because I don't know here. That clasp, I mean, I guess I have seen them. Yeah, it cleans up really well. So I have seen these type that were not sterling, but I've also seen these type that weren't marked. How about I use a magnet and find out real quick if I even bother. Here's my magnet. I always forget about the magnet. Okay, so the jump rings are sticking, but the clasp itself is not, and neither is the chain, which often they do that. As you guys know, silver is soft, so they don't always use the jump rings in silver because unless they're going to solder it or something, because they break easy. So sometimes they'll use a stronger metal for the jump rings. Okay, this is really cute. I love this. And this has a vintage clasp on it, and this is a really nice chain. Oh, and it's marked too. Napier. Oh, beautiful Napier. So this is probably a piece that I will auction individually, or I'll do, and this is vintage and it's in very good condition. There's no metal or color wear on it. And I may do a lot of vintage, like a small lot of vintage signed pieces like Napier and Coro, etc. But for the most part, I'll do individual just to make sure there's something everybody can afford and that prices don't get too out of control. But I probably am going to have a jar too. And this is really pretty, and this does have a mark in it. Let me read it real quick because I can't remember what it said. I still can't read it. It's such a weird angle sometimes to try and read when they put it in the band. Let me show it to you first. It's a smoky topaz color, kind of beautiful. And these look like either they're prom set in here. They look like either CECE's or possibly sapphires or one of the other ones. Does that say 925? I believe it might. Let me see. Oh my gosh, this is so hard to read in the ring like that with this big loop. Let me try my smaller loop. Oh my goodness. So I am going to do, I can't tell what that says. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll figure out what it says later because I don't want to, I'll get my son to look at it. He has better eyes. But it is very well made, so there's a possibility it could be gold-plated sterling. I'll find out when we read inside there. And the size is, and I'll have sizes again too at the auction. The size is a size 6, but beautiful ring. Gorgeous ring. Mike picked out all the priorities. Actually has pretty good taste for a man in jewelry, doesn't he? He has learned so much about jewelry since he started doing this. Mike is getting very knowledgeable about his jewelry for sure, and very excited about it. This is a Monet, and these are very collectible. I think Angie told me most of these were 70s, but there's a lot of these. They're like scatter pins, different sizes, and there's pendants. I think I actually had a pendant like this that I gave Angie a while back, but there are several different butterflies made like this, and I can't remember what they're called. There is a name for them, but I can't remember it right off the top of my head. So very cute brooch, Mike. Thank you. And a belt buckle. I have one very similar to this one, but mine is got all scratched up. So my brother-in-law is going to make a leather belt for me for the buckle I had like this. But when I pulled it out the other day, I didn't realize it had a bunch of scratches on it. So this may be one of the items that I bid for. Very pretty. Nice belt buckle. Different color metals, and you can see that the flower is riveted on, so they are individual pieces on there. It is layered, so it's well made. Okay. Oh god, it says reaction. I'm gonna tell you what I thought it said when I first picked it up. This is cute. It looks like an ankle bracelet. It's too big to be a bracelet. It has a lobster claws, got a little flower, and a heart, and a shoe, another little flower. Very cute. Silver tone. Very cute ankle bracelet, Mike. Thank you so much. This feels very heavy, so it's either glass or stone. Let's see what we got. This looks like glass. Ooh, pretty. Look at this. This is gorgeous. See, I saw all this when I did it the first time, but I look at so much jewelry all the time, and just in the last few days, especially since I started organizing this auction for CECE. Oh, guys, and the other thing I was going to say is that, and somehow I got sidetracked as I usually do. This is beautiful, though. These are all glass beads, and I love how they put it together. It's gold thread. Let me get that to focus for you there. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous beads. But sidetracked again. So I think that the ladies, me and a couple of the other ladies, are going to have a couple of more benefit auctions for, and I'll tell you more about that later after we get it set up. But there are a couple of other ladies that have been brought to my attention that they need, that they could also benefit from the same type of auction that we're doing for Vicky. I mean, for CECE will also do one for Vicky, but there's also a couple of other people, and I don't want to tell you who it is until we have okayed that first, but I think I will be having a couple of more benefit auctions. I'm not going to smack you upside the head with them, but you know, over the next several months we'll be doing the same thing for some other ladies. So like I said earlier, if there is anybody else who could benefit from an auction in our community that needs, you know, a little bit of assistance, then just let us know, and we will be more than happy to host an auction for anybody. Okay, these are gorgeous, and these are signed. Love these. These are so pretty, and these are really well made too. All the stones are there. Let me see what it says. Oh, Florenza. Okay, that's why they're well made. I think probably better that I am redoing this, because I think the other day when I started filming it, I could not find my loop, so I couldn't read what was on it. You can't see these stones correctly for some reason. My color is still off, as I'm always complaining about. But they're kind of pink. Well, they are pink, not kind of pink, but a pale pink, and very beautiful. I'll do a little bit of research on these, because I have some other Florenza pieces, but I have held on to all of mine. I've not sold any of them because it's not a brand it's a good vintage brand, but it's not a brand I find really often, so I tend to hoard them when I find them. I've got some Florenza brooches, and if I remember right, these are either Monet or Trifari, because I have them in, yeah, Monet. I have a pair in silver, and I have a pair in gold of these in my personal collection. These are really cute, though. I love these. These are so classic when you wear them. They're just gorgeous. I love the silver ones I have. I tend to wear my silver ones often with another little smaller pair of hoops. So quite a few signed pieces in this lot. Mike, thank you so much. That is just way, way generous. Oh, this is cute too. This is like seeing it for the first time. I'm falling in love with it all over again. This is really cute. It's got a toggle clasp. Very little feminine one. And these beads actually look like, it's cold. These look like gemstones on here. And these are real pearls, actually, guys. So this is all gemstones and pearls. So quite the sexy little necklace. It's got both gray and white pearls. And it looks like clear quartz and pink rose quartz. And maybe, let's see, these might be citrines. So, yeah, and the little beads are made out of hematite. So the little gray spacer beads, those are made out of hematite. And then the cornelian, maybe. But yeah, these are all gemstone beads here. Oh, even some little citrine. I thought those were clear, but they look, some of them are clear and some of them are a little more yellow. So, and these are pink quartz. I know they look kind of white on my screen, but they're pink. This is just gorgeous. This is a nice necklace, and these may even be, I don't see a mark anywhere, but I will check this toggle, because if they are gemstones, there's a possibility the toggle might be silver, and as I'm looking at it, it looks promising. Let me try the magnet. Yeah, I'm thinking this might be sterling on the clasp too, so I'm going to set aside the stuff I need to test. Because even if it's signed, as you know, I always still test everything just so I can be 100% assured that if I'm telling you it's sterling, that it is. Beautiful cross. This almost looks sort of like pewter, kind of, but I'm guessing it's some kind of pot metal. And it's that sort of brushed silver tone look. It looks pewter to me. It could be. Yeah, this may be pewter. Not really sure 100%, but it certainly looks like it could be. I'll have to get Carla's opinion on this one. It may not be, though. It's got kind of a shine to it, but yeah, beautiful cross. So I'm not going to sell it to you as pewter because I don't know 100%, but it looks like it could be. This rhinestones in it feel like glass, and then in the enameling. Pretty, very pretty. Oops. Okay, here's a necklace with a vintage hook. And this is signed also. Let's see what it says. This could be Japan. Yeah, I was going to say it looks like the Japanese beadwork. It is definitely a gorgeous color, though. And look at those beautiful crystals. Those are definitely crystals. Oops, sorry, my ring is turned around, both of them. My hands are, from being in the heat all day, they're kind of shrunk a little. So usually my hands are swollen, so my rings fit tight, but now they're more shrunk. This is really cute. Very nice piece. Mike picked out some really good pieces. Mike's taste in jewelry is developing all, but not that he didn't have good taste before, but he really has learned a lot about jewelry. I remember him always saying, I don't know anything about jewelry. Seems to me that you do, Michael. You spotted you good pieces for sure. This is really cute. Patriotic bracelet. It's a stretchy and it is full of red, white, and blue and stars. Very cute, Mike. Sorry, Mike, you're going to think I'm crazy. By the time I finish, I'm going to be talking to you all the way through the video. That is really cute, though. I like that. Very patriotic. And I have such a tiny ankle, I could almost wear it on my ankle, too. Big, well, I can't even say I have a big foot. I have a wide foot, but not a big foot. Here is a red, white, and blue patriotic heart. And patriotic jewelry and heart jewelry are popular, so that is a good choice, Mike. Very nice. Cute. It's not signed, but it's very cute. Ooh, looks like another awesome looking belt. Oh no, it's a pendant. I think I said the same thing last time. See, I'm looking at this like I've never seen it before because I'm surprised every time I look at it. I think I said this last time, that I thought it was a belt buckle until I pulled it out. This is a stunning pendant, and I hope I have a big silver chain that I can put it on. I don't know that I do, but I will look. It's the magnetic type closure, and it is two-sided. Beautiful piece of, this is a stunning piece of, look at that. Banding in that tiger's eye. Gorgeous piece of tiger's eye. I like the variation of color in it. Wow. Whoever cut that really found a good spot in that stone. Love that. And then when you flip it over, you have the pieces of turquoise and tiger's eye. And that does look like actual real turquoise there too. I don't think that's halite. It looks like turquoise chips. That's beautiful though. Isn't that stunning, guys? So hopefully I have a big silver chain that will do it justice. If not, it's still gorgeous. Oh cute, they set. Copper colored, sort of rose gold colored. Actually, I think this is more copper color than rose gold. And it's kind of a burnt orange sort of color. Very cute. It's the, this brand that I always forget and have to look at, and I always look up. U&I, that's what it is. It's U&I. And I've actually looked this brand up many times. and it's a good brand. It's always well-made jewelry. Like beautiful copper colored cross there. Let's hit it with the... Okay, so the cross looks like it it's not magnetic. The chain is, but the cross is not. So, and it does have a little tarnish on it. So it's probably is mixed, because copper can be soft. So in chains, sometimes even if the pendant is solid copper, they'll mix some other metal into the chain to make it a little tougher. I mean, pennies aren't even made out of solid copper anymore, so. Okay, oh, check this out. This is pretty cool, too. I've forgotten about this one. I feel like a kid in a candy store, like I can go through that same bag I did last night, or the one from Roberta, and I'm going to be surprised all over again. This is heavy duty acrylic beads here. They're heavy. Not a lightweight plastic, and these are gorgeous, these big silver beads. So good stretchy, still has some good stretch in it. Doesn't feel like it's about to snap or anything, so very nice. Beautiful bracelet, Mike. And a set of, oh, this is sort of got a little Native, it's not sterling, but it has that little Native American design on it. And I love that pattern. And then the two beaded bangles, and these are probably small to medium size, probably more on the smaller side. Let's see if one fits me. Yeah, I can get this on, so it's probably a small to medium. These are cute though. And my favorite beading wire, as you know, I love beading wire. I mean beading chain, not wire. I just like the way it looks. It always looks classy for some reason. It gives you that illusion look, but not the like nylon or wire that they're sometimes made out of. This is really cute. It's got some enameled stations on there. Great colors. These are really cute. These are glass. They look like moonstone. They're the cat's eye beads, but they do. There is moonstone that comes in color, so it's always hard to tell. I mean, I'm sure these are cat's eyes, but sometimes you get the colored moonstone and you can't tell because it looks so much like cat's eye sometimes. Like this ring from Vicky is a moonstone, and they're very similar. But I'm pretty sure these are cat's eyes. This is gorgeous, though. I like this. I might have to bid on this one. This one will go with, this is very summery. This one will go with a lot of different things. Very cute. 3 strands. Oh, and it has a cute little flower beads on it. All glass beads. The ones that are not enamel. These are glass here. Yep, they're glass. And the cat's eyes are glass. And this beautiful bead is glass. Seems like the last time I looked at it, it had 2 of the, yeah, I was going to say one of a different color on it. Love this one. Mike, I think you did very well picking all the pieces out. More than generous, Mike. Okay, let me move some of this over. Let me do this. I've been keeping everything separate from each person who donated until I got it filmed, but tomorrow I'm going to lot things up. So like I said, they might get, there might be some pieces that are mixed together from different people who donated, but that's why I want to show everything ahead of time, so you can see who donated what, and I can be sure to give those people that donated, so CeCe will know, that how much these people love you. They are all doing so, been so generous. You guys have no idea. I mean, this is like, I know CeCe is like overwhelmed, and you guys have made her feel so loved, so I appreciate that, and I know she does. But it's nice to feel loved, and I know she feels loved from the response that we've gotten in as far as helping her. The thing is, CeCe never asked me to do an auction, and she would have never asked. It was my idea to offer it. She had to think about it, and I'm glad she agreed to let me do it. This is really pretty. These black ones are glass beads. The white ones, yeah, these are glass beads. It's a silver tone with glass beads, and it is very pretty. Very classic necklace, and pretty long. I will give any dimensions that anybody wants to know. Okay, I'm looking for a clasp on this. Thought that was a clasp, but I guess it isn't. Nope, that's a bead. No clasp on it, but it's long enough you can double it without a clasp. Gorgeous, though. I'll show you on my little thing here. It's probably not going to focus the best on this, but very pretty. Love this necklace. I usually like to wear them like this. One long and one short. I like to wear them this way. But I really like this. Very well made necklace, all glass beads. I am just shocked at how much good beads cost these days. I know I keep saying that, but I'm still amazed every time I go in a craft store. Ooh, pretty. Pretty, pretty. I don't remember this one. I know. Oh, this is another Napier, and it says patent pending, so this is definitely vintage. Definitely an older Napier, and I am just stoked at what condition it's in for being such an older vintage piece. Wow, look at that. Gorgeous. Faux pearl, of course, but just beautiful, classic looking necklace. I love when you clasp pearls up with little details like this, and I love these kind of clasps. So more signed jewelry. This is going to be a great auction. I am so excited about it, guys. Pretty watch. Can't remember the name on it though. It is Côte d'Azur. I'll look that up and figure out the value of it, and I will put it let me see if it's running. No, I'll put a battery in it because I'm sure it works. It looks brand new. It looks like it doesn't have any wear on it. It doesn't look like it's even barely been worn. So I will put a battery in it. And thank you, Mike, for that, because I want to see how watches do. I've never tried to sell any of my watches, and I have a lot of higher end ones too. This is so cute. Such a pretty owl. This is Arrow. Isn't that gorgeous though? Fell in love with this one the first time I looked at it. My daughter-in-law really likes owls, so I think she'll like this one. Very cute though. 1987 it says on it. And I think that's the company. Part of the company. I don't think that means it was made in 1987, but I'll put it over here because I want to research that one and this one so I can research that one too. Okay, almost done, guys. Another pearl necklace, and this one feels very heavy. And this has the barrel, or not barrel, but the sliding clock clasp. There are no markings on it, but the coloring is really good on it. It doesn't have any wear. And these are knotted and they're heavy, so these are either glass or acrylic. They're very heavy. Beautiful coloring. It's kind of a champagne color. Wouldn't even call them ivory, they're more champagne. Very pretty classic set of pearls. These feel like all glass also. This is kind of cool. The little flowers on it. This looks like brass. Feather here. Let's try the magnet and see. Nope. But these are glass beads, and this is heavy. These are really pretty glass beads, and it's still got some good stretch in it. Yep, all glass bead. And this one actually may be a stone right there of some kind. These are some kind of agate. These, oops, just realized it wasn't on camera. These are some kind of stone, and that might be a, oh, that's the flower. These little flower stations. And the feather, I was looking to see if it has a, very cute, a little feather on it. These are all glass though, and they're really pretty pinks and browns, and then the they're sort of a brass tone. Very cute, stretchy though. Gorgeous cufflinks. These are Spain, and they're nautical anchors. These are really cute. Nice pair of cufflinks. And they look brand new. Obviously they are. They still have the tags on them, but Spanish. It says Real Toledo. So I will do a little bit of research on that brand and see what those are about. Put these all aside. My bag's back over here for those. Ooh, cool. These are really cool too. Let me put those back in the bag. The little beads fell off, but I can take care of that. These are really cute. I have the beads that fell out of there, so no problem. These are cute stretchies. There's two of them. And I do not see any other beads missing other than those two that I have right here. And I will put those back in with some E6000, and they will be better than before, actually. They'll never come out again. Those are cool though. Check this out. Like the way those look. Let me see if you could wear two of them. Guess you could. Two might be a little too much, but you could wear two. My other bracelet's kind of getting in the way. Kind of does look cool with too, actually. And they still have a lot of good stretch in them, so these are cool. Or one for you and one for a girlfriend, right? Okay, almost done here. Let's put those aside so I can put those beads in. Ooh, cute. Look at that. That is Loft. And these are white, maybe? You know what? This is kind of odd. Okay, so these are... and that's too bad they did that, but this is a rhinestone bracelet by Loft, which y'all know Loft is kind of pricey. But it looks like somebody painted it white. So as you can see, some of the white is coming off, and I'd just as soon get all that off there if I could and go back to the original rhinestone bracelet that it was meant to be. Very cute though. Look at that pattern, it's cute. Okay, so let me put that aside so we can do a little maintenance on that. So many signed pieces, my goodness. Oh, I like this too. I forgot about this one. This is Anne Klein, and as you know, Anne Klein, expensive. These beads are really pretty color of green. And they are the checkerboard cut. Kind of a little deeper than an emerald green. It's kind of hard. That richness in that green, that is the color. It's just not quite that dark, but it's a little deeper than an emerald green. Very pretty beads though. And very heavy duty brass chain. This is gorgeous. Yeah, this is one you need to see in person, ladies. You if you like green at all, this is one you should definitely bid on. This is a great necklace. I might even bid on this one myself. Not that I need any more jewelry, but it's just too cool. I could see me wearing this a lot. It's a great color of green. It's not too that kind of dirty, mucky, grayish green. It's not that, but it's a deep green, and it's not that bright Kelly green kind of color. Ooh, cute pendant. This is really cool. This looks like it's artisan made to me. And it is different metals. There's some copper. Where did that cloth go? The copper's a little tarnished, so it's not looking like copper. You know, copper gets patina. Yeah, this is copper. Cute. Yeah, see the copper. Very, very cool pendant. I really like this one. It's a heavy acrylic or lucite in the middle, but that is just really cool. And it looks like it's like pounded still, but they very controlledly pounded it. It's probably stainless, but I'll check it and make sure. But it definitely has brass and copper and maybe stainless steel. I'll check that. It's probably not sterling, but I'll check just to make sure. I like that. That's nice. Okay, so that was it for the... Oh, wait a minute. I missed one. Two? I missed two. Oh, cute brooch. I forgot about this brooch. This is a vintage brooch. And I love this. I have a fashion ring just like this that has the same sort of flower in the middle that this would be cute with. And it has these nice stones here, kind of bezel set stones in there. Very cute brooch. Let's see if it's marked. Okay, no marks, and this does, I will clean this up a little bit, but it is really cute brooch. I like this. It's well made brooch. It's not flimsy. It's a good solid brooch. This is really cute. This looks like stainless, and it looks older. It's got the fold over clasp like that. And oops, it does say something, doesn't it? Right there. Let's see what it says. It says China. I think this is stainless steel, but very cute. And it's probably about 7.5 to 8 inches. Let's see real quick. So fantastic pieces. It is, let me fold that over. It is 7 1/4, so fantastic brooch, Mike. Probably about 7 actually by the time you put that together. But fantastic bag, Mike. You really sent some great stuff. We should do very well on this stuff for CC. So I hope to see all of you on Sunday. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button on the way out if you like my content. And also, if you are new, I do unjarrings. I have a show on Sundays where I do auctions every other Sunday with Vicki Porter. And the other Sunday, I do top 5 faves with Carla, Princess Casserole. We go back and forth from my channel to her channel. And then on Friday nights, last but not least, I have a show with Rebecca called Girls Night In. We also rotate that back and forth between her and I channel. And on her channel, we or on both of our channels actually, but on the show we talk about women's issues, and we actually have men come on too sometimes, but that's mostly what our topics are, and sometimes we talk with men to get their point of view on our issues, and they've been very helpful. So it is becoming a popular show. It's a lot of fun, and a lot of women have shared with us that they have definitely been helped by the show, and makes them feel like they're not alone. So we are always looking for guests, and I will let you know as soon as I find out what the topic is going to be. Tentatively, I can tell you it might be this week about makeup and skincare, but I'm not going to say that for sure. I'm working on booking a guest, so if I get that set up, I'll let you all know. But I have someone who is very, very knowledgeable, who seems excited about coming on, so if I can lock her in for this Friday, I will, but I'll let you know after I speak with her and finalize that, and run that by Rebecca. I just found out a few minutes ago, so I haven't had a chance to really make sure Rebecca didn't have anything else booked yet, but I'm hoping that if we don't get her on this Friday, we'll get her on very soon, and I will tell you all later who that is, but you're going to love her. I am loving her videos. We'll put up a link to her channel when we have her on too. But thank you guys for watching, and don't forget the auction for CC this Sunday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, with Dwayne, Vicki, Sandy, and I believe Rebecca's coming on. I can't remember if she's told me she has something that day, but I think Rebecca will be on too. But it'll be fun, and there'll probably be a couple of other people come on and off. CeCe's also going to come on. Oh, that's the most exciting thing. Sandy is doing a Sandy original piece to auction off, and CeCe also has a piece of Sandy original jewelry that she will be auctioning that was gifted to her a while back to auction. She just has never auctioned it yet, so she's going to go ahead and bite the bullet and auction that. So thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up on the way out. Thank you. Have a good night.